everybody and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by today's title, I have a foundation review. Yay, something other than Weekly L uploaded on my YouTube channel. Anyways, as you can see from the title, it is a review of the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Hydration Foundation. That is like one hell of a long name. Anyways, this is a oil-free foundation. I have it in the shade 2.4 and it just comes in a bottle like this. It is a 30ml as per, like, you know, the majority of foundations, and it has a pump and the lid's like matte, the bottle is glass, you know, just a nice simple sleek foundation. So I had heard, well I hadn't heard, I'd seen a girl on my Instagram bought it not too long ago, and I saw a comment underneath from another girl saying, oh, you finally got it. So I was like, is this good? So I obviously then went on to the holy grail of YouTube and just typed it in. Jacqueline Hill had talked about it, xoxo had talked about it, and then I just watched another few other people. I was like, I may have to give this a go. So, as you know, my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, which I love, ran out. However, it only lasted me 3 months. So like, I'm not spending 35 or 36 pounds on a foundation for it to last me 3 months again. No. So I went out and I did buy the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. I do like this, however it's just a little bit too pink undertoned for me personally. So I decided to go with Smashbox just to see if they had one that matched me. I went and I saw this. I don't know if you'll be looking at it and thinking it looks rather pale. If you look at it against the Healthy Mix, my lighting is a little bit off as the sun keeps on coming out and going back behind the clouds, but this you should be able to see looks a little bit more pink. Oh, there we go. Now the sun's going away. This isn't as yellow as any of the matte ones that I have, but it's not as pink as that. So it is pretty much a perfect match. I am wearing it now, obviously. So the first thing that I actually realised about this foundation is how well it stays on and how the rest of your makeup stays on. I don't know about any of you out there, but I work sometimes 10 to 12 hour days, and it does say it is a 15-hour lasting foundation, so I do wear my makeup for pretty much the time that it says it lasts. And I got home from work and I was like, obviously looked in the mirror because I have a big mirror on my desk, and I was like, my makeup looks exactly the same. Like, usually when I come home, like, my nose makeup's pretty much rubbed off. You can see all my acne scars on my chin, and I'm just not looking as flawless as I did when I went to work. But with this, I look just as good as when I left the house, literally. Like, I just look pretty good. My makeup now today has been on for 6.5 hours. I've been rained on because there was just a huge rain store. I have run because I had to run like from Asda to my car with my little brother, and it's looking pretty good. I know the lighting isn't really helping the situation, but it stays on incredibly well. I think I got told that it is like water resistant, something like that, sweat resistant, so I mean, I guess it is. So I just really like it. I have tried it with both the Smashbox Photo Primer and the L'Oreal Primer. Ooh, I'm still in two minds as to whether I prefer it with the L'Oreal Primer, just because I do think when I've done like this, the first day I wore it, I wore the Smashbox Primer, the second day I wore the L'Oreal, and vice versa. Like, I've really switched it up to try out to see if it actually does work better with the primer. No, with the Smashbox Primer. And I don't know if on the day that I tried it the first time with the Smashbox Primer, I put on too much of the Smashbox Primer. That was a lot of Smashbox. So with the Smashbox Primer, on the day that I think I put on too much of the Smashbox Primer, it didn't really, I wasn't really feeling it. So that's why, I think that's why when I tried it with the L'Oreal, I was like, whoa, No, so much better than the L'Oreal primer. Today I have it on with the Smashbox primer, and I didn't put on as much, and I think it's just as good as it is with the L'Oreal primer. So I don't feel like you do need to go out and get a really expensive primer. I think as long as you have a primer on, it'll do the job. I haven't tried it without a primer just because I love wearing a primer with foundations, so that's why I tried it with a primer. But I did try it with an expensive one and a cheaper one. But other than that, I think you should go out and get it, basically. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, I did post a picture the other day saying, like, I've been at work and I've had it on for like 10 hours or whatever, and I still look like this. I hadn't edited the picture or anything, it was literally just what I look like with my phone camera. And it was pretty good. And the price of this is pretty decent too. I think it's 28. I think 26 or 28. And yeah, I just love it. I am now tempted to get the Smashbox photo something powder foundation because Marissa Lacer talked about it in a video, so I am really tempted. I have gone out and bought the Smashbox contour kit, and I can tell you I absolutely love that too. So if you have any more questions about the foundation, then just leave them in the down bar and I will get back to you. But I can honestly say I am just going to keep on rebuying and rebuying and rebuying, because I'm mixed race, finding something that has the perfect like match to my skin has just been so hard. I have tried like so many different MAC shades and I've always been like, it's a little bit off, it's a little bit off. With this, like literally it's just perfect, and that is why I am just sold. Like I am never, I'm never one for, I love the colour of my skin, but because I love makeup, I've literally said before, I just wish I was, one race so that I had a foundation that matched me. But I now have one, and let's thank God it is not like £1 million for me to buy it. As much as the Armani one was an amazing match for me, the fact that it only lasted 3 months, I was like, just for me to get a good match, there has to be another one out there. And I did find one, and it is the Smashbox one, so yay for that. But yes, like I said, if you have any questions, leave them in the down bar and I will get back to you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!